What is up, guys, and welcome back to another exciting episode. I'm Derek, and let's go ahead and get in this video and get it started right now. What is up, guys, and welcome back to another Tuesday's Tips here on Magnolia Flyways, and I'm Derek. And if this is your first time visiting my channel, go ahead and consider hitting that subscribe button because I'm bringing weekly tips to you guys to make your duck hunting a lot easier and a lot more successful. We're talking about sleds today, and specifically beaver tail sleds, just because that's what I own. There are other sled manufacturers out there, Jet Sled. They've got a good variety. The only difference I've seen in beaver tail and Jet Sled is that Jet Sled has solid black sleds, or you can get it in that camo pattern, where beaver tail has this olive green looking color, and that's all it comes in. And beaver tail actually offers a little bit more variety on sizes. This is the medium. They come in large, medium, small. I kind of went with that happy medium, went with this, and overall have been extremely happy with it. So my first tip, you've got your sled, you're excited to use it. This is going to make your hunting a lot easier, but once you get out there to use it, you're going to realize that this thing needs a handle. What I've done is took a 1-inch PVC pipe, cut it at about 6 inches, stretched it out, made me a knot so the PVC pipe won't slide up and down the rope while we're trying to use it, tied me a knot, and made me a handle. So when I'm pulling this through the marsh and it's got gear in it, it's not so rough on my hand. This nylon rope is pretty rough on your hand, and you're gonna want a handle. Now, my other tip is if you got a deer hunter in your family or someone like that who might have an old climbing stand laying around and that old safety harness that they use to get up in that climbing stand, you can also use one of those so you can strap it over your shoulder, tie it to your rope, and drag that thing through the woods. It's going to make it a lot easier and a lot faster to you get into that duck hole and get your hunt going. You want to be real thoughtful and mindful about how you stack your gear in here and also how you unstack your gear out of here. You want your weight distribution to be even with each other, because what will happen is once you get to where you're going, essentially you want to put your heavy stuff in the back just because of the way that this thing is made, the design. But when you get to where you're going and you take that heavy bag out, what's going to happen is that front's going to dip if you don't have something up there to distribute that weight once you've taken something out of here. So just second tip today, be thoughtful about how you're stacking your gear in here and how you're also going to unstack it once you get to your duck hole. Like I said previously in the video, you're going to run over cypress knees. You're going to bump into trees as you're carrying it through the woods. You need a way you can strap this stuff down. So what I did is I've drilled holes all the way around the sled, and then I've got my buggy straps. Go ahead and get those put them in your bag, keep them. That way when you stack all your gear in here, you can take the buggy straps and strap it all around as needed, and that'll keep your gear secure, and that'll also keep that extra pair of warm gloves you got in your bag dry. My last tip for you guys today is concealment. Now, I pointed out to you in the beginning of the video, this thing comes in a olive green color, and depending on your environment, where you're hunting, here in the South in Mississippi where I hunt, everything turns dark and gray, so this thing stands out really bad. So you got a few options there on what you can do to conceal this. One is, what I usually do is I just take some mesh with me and I cover it up, and it's concealed. Okay? Your second option would be to paint it. Put some black stripes on it with some spray paint, maybe some other green tan colors on it, make it camouflage. The thing about that is that the spray paint isn't going to last. Eventually over time it's going to wear off. Your other option, I don't recommend it, but if you forgot your mesh and you haven't painted it, put your foot on it, fill it up with water, let it sink to the bottom. Just remember, if you do that, you got to get it back out. Well, guys, that's my do's and don'ts on the sled. I highly recommend them. I'm not trying to discredit Beaver Tail or Jet Sled or anything like that of what they didn't do. It needs some modifications to make your hunt easier, to keep your gear safer, but highly recommend them. They're great. I put mine in my Ranger and I don't take it out until season's over. So get you one. They're awesome. You just need to do the things that I've showed you to them to make make your experience a little better. Well, that concludes today's videos, guys. I hope you got something out of it. I hope I showed you something and it makes your hunting a lot easier and a lot more successful. If you wouldn't mind, hit that subscribe button. Again, I'm coming out with weekly videos. Hit that little bell that'll notify you each week when I upload. Drop a comment on what you think about my modifications to my beaver tail. Until next time, I'll see y'all on the next one.